Alright, so let's get on the Ebon Hawk and get the hell out of here, although we're probably gonna go back to Tilo Station anyway. Oh boy, time to leave. We finally have the Ebon Hawk back, I'm so happy about that. We spent, well, we didn't spend that long trying to get it back, but, you know, for the entire time that we've been doing this, we've actually had the Ebon Hawk for all of 10 minutes. We spent all of Paragus trying to get the Ebon Hawk, and then we lost it immediately.
Well, now that we're off that Dejaric board of a planet, I say we burn Sky until we see lines.
What's with T3? What are you talking about? Slow down. I didn't catch that first part. The link worked both ways. You downloaded Atris's archives?
What is the machine saying?
I like how, you know, because this takes place 4,000 years before the Star Wars movies. I like how at no point did anyone go, oh, we should really make astromech droids speak a language that everyone can understand. Like 4,000 years, and no one thought, let's do this. He said there was a holo recording of my trial in Atris's records. There was a holo recording of the day I was exiled.
We seem to have found it.
Time for some memories, some very unpleasant memories. Let me tell you. That's me. I got my lightsaber on and everything.
Do you know why we have called you here?
You have called me here to answer for my crimes on Malachor 5.
As Revan summoned you, so have you come full circle to return to the Jedi.
Why did you defy us? The Jedi are guardians of the peace, and have been for centuries. This call to war undermines all that we have worked for.
Is Revan your master now? Or is it the horror you wrought at Malachor that has caused you to see the truth at last?
I realized that following Revan to war was in violation of the Jedi Code, and I broke it, knowingly defying the wishes of the Council.
It is good you recognize this. It means you will understand why you must leave us. We feel that your true understanding of what happened at Malachor 5 will only happen in time, and it cannot happen here, near the battlegrounds where you fought.
You are exiled, and you are a Jedi no longer.
Aww.
There is one last thing. Your lightsaber. Surrender it to us.
I didn't want this anyway, stupid lightsaber. Bye. It's okay. It's okay, because all of them are gonna die. Well, no, not really.
Much defiance in that one.
You were correct, Kavar. When she was here, I felt it. It was as if she was not there, more like an echo.
Revan's influence has grown amongst the youngest of the Order. He speaks to their passions, not their sense. The war has touched them. Many of them have found themselves in the war against the Mandalorians.
It is as I feared, and I fear that we have played into the hands of the enemy.
We have not lost a Jedi this day. You felt it. She has lost herself. She is no Jedi. She walked Revan's path, but she was not strong enough.
Ouch,
I
alright.
fear it is our teachings that may have led Revan to choose the path he did.
We are not the ones who taught him.
We take responsibility, Atris, not cast blame.
The choice of one was the choice of us all. Revan's teacher intended no harm, and Revan had many teachers since.
Yet they all stem from the same source. Her teachings violated the Jedi Code and lead all who listen to the dark side, as they did the exile.
You are wrong. The dark side is not what I sensed in the exile.
Yay!
Surely the rest of you felt it as well. That emptiness we felt. She has changed.
Whatever that wound was, it was of the dark side. We should not have let her depart. She will simply join Revan again, or perhaps worse.
What would you have done with her, Atris? Be mindful of your feelings. This is not Revan who stood before you. This one walks a different path.
No, although that may come in time. We let her go because we must. Where she travels, she carries her destination with her.
Malachor 5 should have been her grave.
Hey, whoa.
You saw it in her walk, and in the Force. It was as if she was already dead.
Alright.
No, not death. Many battles remain for that one, if what we have seen is true. But the future is a shifting thing, and she cuts like a blade through it.
Wow.
We should have told her the truth. A Jedi deserved to know.
No good would have come from it, even if what you believed was true. There's still the matter of Revan, and such truths could leave us vulnerable on two fronts.
Perhaps in many years we will call her before us and explain what happened to her, and how she may be healed. Until then, she must accept her journey.
But she may never discover the truth, and she will never know why we cast her out.
And that is the future we must accept.
Those Jedi sure like their secrets, don't they?
The last few moments after my trial, I had no idea. Also, it's very weird that the holo recordings were able to perfectly capture each one of them up close. It's very odd, isn't it? Like, those are some oddly placed security cameras. If you find anything else, let me know. Atris has a list of all the missing Jedi? Sure. Display it. Master Varuk, Dantooine, Master Zezkael, Nar Shaddaa, Master Kavar, Onderon, Master Vash, Korriban, Master Atris, Telos, yep, we already found her. I knew all those Jedi Masters. Those Jedi were all on the council that exiled me.
A strange coincidence.
It is no coincidence. There is some larger plan at work here, and we are walking into it. This is too convenient to be anything but a trap.
It's a trap. Be that as it may, we need their help against the Sith. We have no choice. Those Jedi know what happened to me. Oh, alright. I guess I wanted a save screen right there.
General, is there a reason you don't carry a lightsaber anymore?
We just watched the same holo recording, right? They took it from me. It was taken from me.
That's not your lightsaber anymore. That belonged to someone who served Revan in the wars, not the person you are now. You could build another one, if you wanted to, but you know that.
And why wouldn't I?
I don't know, General. But whatever the reason, you should put it behind you. I know this. A lightsaber is part of who you are. Without it, you're not complete.
Very well, to begin, there are some parts I'll need.
I think I can help you out there. I happen to know the parts you need.
Since when did you become an expert on lightsabers?
I spent a lot of time around Jedi during the war. None of them would let me take their lightsaber apart, but I did learn about their construction. We need a power cell, emitter matrix, lens and focusing crystal. Though I have to admit the crystal is beyond my means. Never did understand them. Those parts are fairly common, though a Jedi once told me that it's best if your lightsaber reflects you, and if it is constructed of things that identify it as your own. Just bring the parts to me before you get started building it. I'll make sure they're usable.
For the last time, no. Because you're programmed to force your opponent to go first, and nothing will convince me the computer doesn't cheat. Even if I didn't have to go first and somehow I didn't suspect you of counting cards, I still wouldn't play with a trash compactor.
Wow, alright, that's not fair. Come on, be nice. And
yeah? How many credits?
All I'm saying is that you've gone for a long time without a memory wipe. Most droids behave erratically under those circumstances. I know that, but I'm fixing everything else around here, so I may as well take a look at you too. What was that? That's what I'm talking about. That is not normal droid behavior.
What's going on here?
I am not pushing you around. I just wanted to see if there was anything I could do to upgrade your functionality.
Sounds like a good idea to me. Don't worry, T3, you'll be fine,
Good.
I promise.
Now let's get started. You wouldn't guess it from the outside, but it looks like you've been through a lot. I'll bet. I'm all done with you. If anything comes loose, let me know and I'll put it back in place.
T3 has received a permanent +2 bonus to his constitution. Alright. Journal entry added. Hey, Beodur. Let's chat.
General, need something?
Really, you don't have to call me General.
Sorry, guess I can't get my head out of the past.
I was just wondering what you've been up to since the war ended.
I moved around for a couple years. Working as a starship mechanic got me from place to place. I wasn't ready to settle down after the war.
During my exile, I did the same thing.
Then you understand my restlessness. Though the war had ended, I couldn't find peace in anything. As long as I kept moving, I didn't have to think about what happened. Know what I mean?
Oh, only too well.
I'm sure you do. I decided I'd do something constructive. I wanted to make up for the things I'd done in the war. I wanted to design planetary shields, but there weren't many systems with the credits to spare. There was more that needed to be rebuilt than protected. I found out that Telos was going to be the flagship project for the Republic, and it sounded like something good. I saw Telos before the Sith raised it. It deserved a better fate. But Zerka ruined everything. I thought I could force Zerka out on my own, but I guess I can't fix everything myself.
It's good to have you around again.
It's good to be working with you again, General. Something else I can help you with?
Where did you pick up that, remote anyways?
That old thing? I built him when I was a kid. Been following me around for years now, despite what I've done to try and chase him off. Hey, just kidding. I'm happy to have you around.
What does it do other than follow you around?
He helps me out with repairs. I outfitted him with a cutting laser and some other tools for delicate modifications. He's also good for singeing the pants of annoying techs. I've been thinking about doing some other work on him, but I barely have time. Too busy fixing up the ship. Something else I can help you with?
Well, what are you doing?
Just working on the ship. I'm not sure who got her up and running, but I'm amazed she's even space-worthy. Whoever made these repairs doesn't think like most mechanics. But don't worry, I'll get everything in shape.
Alright, good to know. Glad to hear it. So we should talk to Kreia. Oh, I want to talk to E3, not E3, T3 as well. Because I think I might be able to fix him up a little bit. And initialize the control cluster. Wonderful. Not sure where T3 is because he just kind of roams around the ship. If I see him, I'll tell him just to stay in one place. There he is. Yeah, T3, you're gonna stay in here. Nope, 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 nope. T3. Yep, nope, I see you there. I see you. Can you please stop moving around the ship? It's hard to find you. Thank you. Do you know where that HK droid in the cargo bay came from? Oh. Alright. I had other questions then, because you don't want to talk about it. How's the Ebon Hawk? You don't say. That's fascinating. Good job. Glad to hear it. T3, I really appreciate your help. What about the astrogation system? You locked it. Oh, it just kind of skipped his audio. You locked it. Why did you do that? Protect? Protect who? Under whose orders? An old friend? Why didn't they want anyone to know where the ship had been. And why was where this friend had gone so dangerous? But how did the Ebonhawk come back from there if it was so dangerous? And why?
T3, you have been with us since Terrace. Without you, we would never have escaped that place. And for that, I thank you.
Bastila.
I'm leaving this message inside you because I have seen glimpses of the future. And the bond that he and I share does not allow him to hide everything from me. More of his memories have returned, and they trouble him. He has remembered something. Something on the edge of the galaxy, and he believes that he must go there to end it. But I am afraid for him. Afraid that he may not return. I need you to be the beacon, T3. If he is lost out there, on the edge of the galaxy, if he finds whatever terrible thing he has seen, then he may not survive. If he doesn't make it back, then I need you to return to the Republic. Find help. If you cannot find me, then seek out other Jedi. The Republic, I can't lose him, even if he believes he is protecting me.
Aww. Friend of yours? Oh, I'll take that as a yes. Who was that? Who's the person the hologram was talking about? Another missing friend? What happened to your old friend? Why aren't you with him? Because he could not take anyone with him. Even the woman in the hologram. And he left you. I'm sorry, T3. But you did help. You found us, T3. If we can stop the Sith, then there is hope after all. So this help you came in search of. You came in search of me. But why me? I was powerless, defenseless. You needed someone strong enough to fight the danger that was coming, someone who knew war and battle, and could make the hard choices that had to be made. Well, I'm very glad that I can understand everything you're saying, and then say it right back to you. I'm honored, T3. I will do what I can to stop this threat. That message doesn't tell me where the Ebonhawk came from. This might just lead to some of the older dialogue options. Alright. Yep, that's it. Influence gained and light side points gained. Wonderful. Repair. You look like you're in need of some routine maintenance. Let's see if I can actually do this. If not, then, you know, save it for another time. And... well... nope. Alright. Sorry about that. Sorry. Didn't mean to hurt you there, buddy. Okay, sweet. So I got to see the, well, you know, I got to see the thing about Bastila, but I don't know that it's Bastila, and I don't know who Bastila is, and I don't know that I don't know who she's talking about.
Yes? Have you come with questions?
I think that's the great irony, is that you don't realize who she's talking about at any point. I want you to teach me more about the Force. Actually, did I gain influence with Kreia? I'm gonna try.
Then ask, and I will do my best to answer.
What's wrong with your eyes?
There is nothing wrong with my sight, if that is your question. I see all that I need, though the seeing of things flesh and blood has failed me some time ago. They were distractions only.
There might be a way to heal your sight.
There is nothing wrong with my eyes. They simply have atrophied from use. They are adequate to distinguish shapes, silhouettes. If need be, I could heal them, restore my sight. But sight can prove a distraction. When one relies on sight to perceive the world, it is like trying to stare at the galaxy through a crack in the door. But that is a lesson for another time. You must learn to see crude matter for what it is, before the veil is lifted.
Alright, well I had other questions.
Ask, and I will answer.
Kreia, what are you? Are you a Jedi? A Sith?
Does it matter? Of course it does. Such titles allow you to break the galaxy into light and dark, categorize it. Perhaps I am neither, and I hold both as what they are, pieces of a whole. Know that I am your teacher, and that is enough.
Intelligence. Then, what are you?
What do you wish to hear? That I once believed in the code of the Jedi? That I felt the call of the Sith? That perhaps once I held the galaxy by its throat? That for every good work that I did, I brought equal harm upon the galaxy? That perhaps what the greatest of the Sith Lords knew of evil they learned from me? What would it matter now? There is only so much comfort in knowing such things, and it is not who I am now.
I still wish to hear the story. Pixels. Look at them pixels. I love me some pixels. I don't remember it looking this low res. Ugh.
There are dark places in the galaxy where few tread, ancient centers of learning, of knowledge, but I did not walk alone. To be united by hatred is a fragile alliance at best. But my will was not law.
Oh god, those
There were
pixels.
disagreements, ambition.
Why is it so low res?
Hunger for power.
It was not this bad. It should not be. It looks like I'm playing a game from the 90s.
There
Yeah.
are techniques within the Force against which there is no defense.
Oh! Oh! Oh, boy. That is a little dark. That is very dark right there.
I was cast down, stripped of my power, exiled.
Pixelated.
I suffered indignities and fell into darkness. Learn from me my mistakes and use that knowledge to become greater than I. That is all I ask of you, and that is all I desire. In you all my hopes rest, for the future, for the Force.
I need more than that, Kreia.
If it means so much to you, then this I swear to you upon my life, upon our lives, that when your training is complete, I will answer everything. There shall be no more shadows between us, only truth that exists between master and apprentice.
I had other questions.
Ask, and I will answer.
Did you know Adris at all?
I know her as much as I know any Jedi. If you have other questions, you may ask those, but on Atris, I can provide you no answers that you cannot find on your own.
Alright, fine.
Ask, and I will answer.
Well, I know she knows something about the Sith who pursue us. She just said she did. Hey, wait, I didn't get any influence from that? Bullshit.
Yes? Have you come with questions?
Bullshit. Let me... Yes, I need
Ask.
answers. Do you know anything about the Sith that pursue us?
Nothing more than
Damn
the
it,
orbit.
still...
There is danger in...
Alright, still no. Oh well, so much for that. So that means the only other person left to talk to is Atten, and then... Telos, just to pick up a couple things. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do.
I don't know what it is, but you look different. It's hard to explain, but it's good to see.
Oh, thank you. It's hard to explain, but with everything that's happening, I feel at peace.
It shows. It's kind of inspiring, to be honest. Anyway, just wanted to mention it. I think the others have noticed it too.
I had some questions.
Alright, what did you want to know?
Care to explain where you got your Ichani training?
Huh? What are you talking about?
When we entered the Telos Academy, you dropped into an Ichani combat stance.
Oh, that. Don't tell anyone, but you wouldn't believe how many fights you can prevent by just pretending to know that stuff. I mean, it doesn't compare to wearing a lightsaber, but then again, that doesn't seem to help you much.
Well, I don't have a lightsaber. Don't change the subject.
Yeah? So what? I don't ask any dumb questions about your past, despite the fact that it keeps throwing us into life-threatening situations.
Well, you know.
Want to know why? I figure if you ever want to tell me something, you will. So give me the same respect, alright?
No. I'm not accusing you, I just want to know if you got any other useful skills. You could be a real asset with combat training.
Well, hey, thanks. But you've got the wrong guy. I'm good at shooting people, cracking wise, and pretending to know how to fight with my hands.
Okay. Oh, I gained and lost influence, so am I neutral with him then?
Something up?
Are we just back to where we were before?
Alright, what did you...
Yeah, alright, just Pazak. Although that's most of his conversations. It's like, hey, Pazak! It's like, no, I don't want to play... I don't want to play Pazak. Whoosh! And unlike Knights of the Old Republic 1, you don't need to worry about the Sith always coming to fight you. Which is kind of nice, just like, okay, I can travel to whatever planet I want, and I don't need to worry about this. Goddamn minigame, yada yada yada. So what I want to do is I want to go to Opochano, get the money he owes me, because I'm pretty sure at this point he has it back. Might buy some supplies like med packs, or advanced med packs, antidote kits, stuff like that, just because it's always useful. I have a feeling that today's episode, like this week's episode, is going to be like not exactly the most action-packed, but you know, I got to have a lot of important conversations which matter a lot. Let's take Beodur and Atten. Why not? Since, like I said, not really action-packed anyway, I'm just here to pick up my credits and whatnot, so that's that. Oh, and everyone gets to level up now, which is... that's good. It's real good. Oh! Alright, gotta use the terminal. Gotta cycle the airlock. Alright. Very, very good. Uh-oh. Oh, what? Are you kidding me? What are you guys doing here? God damn it. What? Come on. How did they get onto the station without anyone being like, we should be a little concerned about this? Oh, goddamn. Goddamn HK50s. That's gonna be the name of this save. Because I make a lot of saves. Yeah, I just was not expecting this at all. When... I know the mod adds more HK50s.
Unnecessary observation.
But still.
Targets acquired. Annoying recitation. Let us proceed to facilitate communications. Recitation. And bring about the termination of hostilities.
I just wasn't expecting this on Telos Station. I really wasn't. Oh boy, oh boy. I'm just gonna toss some grenades. I'll just use my frags, I don't even care. Because I can just buy more. And I probably should. I hate that you have to click on yourself. Oh. Alright, I am gonna level up because I was about to die. Wow, they're tanky. Well, not really tanky so much as they're just really strong. Stronger than I anticipated. Which I don't like. So I probably should have brought Kreia just for, you know, the fact that she could have helped out with using force powers as well. But I wasn't expecting to have to fight.
More where that came from.
Oh boy. Come on. Like, look at this. Look at... they're already doing a decent amount of damage to me. I gotta click on me and then click the goddamn... I'm gonna use an energy shield. Alright, that should hopefully help a little bit. Alright, one down. One down. Also, if none of them drop the goddamn... What's it called? I'm gonna be a little upset. Oh, I'm about to die, aren't I? Come on, put on an energy shield real quick. Wait, also, I gotta use my level up, because otherwise I'm just gonna... Actually, no. No, not gonna use a level up. I'm just gonna use an advanced med pack. No, let's use my life support pack. You know what? It's worth it. Okay, 2 down. That's good. Come on. Stupid droid I missed. Oh, I'm a droid. I'm a stupid little droid. I missed again. Come on. Okay. It's a bit of a hit. There we go. One of them better have a goddamn component on them or I'm going to be a little upset. Yes, he's got the chassis. That's good. Okay, so you can actually finish constructing the goddamn HK droid in the cargo hold sooner because of the fact that now they actually dropped the pieces on them. So that's good. Because I honestly wasn't sure. I was not expecting that at all. I know that the mod adds more instances of them, but that doesn't mean I was still expecting that at all. I was like, okay, I'll be fine. Oh, it's gonna be a little more action-packed than I expected, but that's probably the end of the action, frankly.
So you've returned?
Yes. That's it? Aren't you gonna put me under house arrest?
While I was disturbed that you chose to defy our orders and obtain transport off Citadel Station, the matter has since been closed. It was the decision of Republic authorities that your testimony would no longer be necessary, and thus you'd be allowed to go.
Oh.
But as we discovered, you had already left. In some ways, it was lucky for us, avoiding a possibly embarrassing situation.
Why would the Republic change their minds like that?
Why does the Republic do anything? The head doesn't know what the feet are doing. The hands don't even know they've got fingers, let alone where they are. My opinion, they probably performed their independent investigation and figured it wasn't your fault. Anyways, you should just be glad I decided to overlook the fact you escaped arrest.
Thank you. Well, thanks for that.
Yeah. And if there's nothing else, I've got a job to do.
I'd like to talk to you about bounties.
What is it?
Never mind. Wait, can I not talk to him?
So you've returned.
How will you recover from the destruction of the Pragus mining facility?
To be honest with you, I just don't know. We desperately rely on the fuel to keep Citadel Station running. If we can't find a new fuel source soon, we'll be in bad shape.
How bad?
There's enough fuel in the reserves to keep Citadel Station from falling out of orbit, and for managing the restoration project, but not much more than that.
Can't the Republic increase funding for the station?
If only it were that easy. The Republic's tight on credits right now, still recovering from the war. They're sparing all they can, but it's not enough. We relied almost completely on Pragus for our fuel. It's hard to make up for a planet's worth of fuel exports.
Very true. Is there anything that can be done?
Absolutely. We need to find a new fuel service, sign contracts, make agreements. A soldier like me is not good at that sort of thing.
If I can help, I'd like to.
You? You've got enough trouble, I think. And this is all your fault anyway.
Well, alright. Still think I'm gonna blame... Listen, if I'm gonna help, then take the help. Don't be like, you, how dare you want to help us?
Look, it doesn't matter what I think. But sure, if you find someone with a load of fuel in their hand they'd like to sell to us, let me know.
All
I'll
right.
be waiting.
Exactly. See? I'm trying to help out. Let me help out. Don't be a dick to me about it. Come on. There's no need for that. So I am gonna stop by... these people just... Okay, these are just random people hanging about. I was like, oh, who are they? What are they doing? What do they think they're doing, huh? I don't like the look of them. I don't like the cut of their jib. But I was like, yeah, they're fine, whatever. So let's talk to you. That's wonderful, just let me shop. I'm gonna buy some med packs. Yes. A couple more. 32 in inventory, that'll have to do. Miscellaneous. He doesn't have any other sort of healing items, that's unfortunate. He has Jedi robes. I don't need more Jedi robes, because I think I already have some for what's-her-name, for Kreia. weapons, anything... The double-bladed sword. Nah. So let me show my sell list. Weapons, what do I not need? I don't need the regular blaster rifle. I don't need a regular blaster pistol. I don't need these mining lasers for that matter. Or a Gamorrean war axe. It's worth a lot, I know, but I don't like the axes that much. And the exchange negotiator, which is... It doesn't do a lot of damage, so if I can sell it and just get a decent amount of credits... I'll hold on to one, since I can't get any more. I don't think. Vibro Cutter I'll sell. The Ghidoin Beacon I'll sell. Armor, we have quite a few things that I don't really need. Powered Battle Armor, no one has heavy armor proficiency yet. Mandalorian Battle Armor and Mandalorian Heavy Armor. I'm going to hold on to both of those because those are going to be useful. I think I'm going to hold on to most of this stuff, actually. I'll sell the Neural Scrambler because I have 2 of them. I'll sell the Neural Pacifier. And I'll sell 1 Flamethrower. Miscellaneous. Alright, that looks good. And I'm already, you know, back at over 2,000 credits, which is nice. Because I like credits. Let's upgrade some items. Let me see about my armor. So I'm using... So that's what I'm using, the 10 versus energy. I can do 10 versus fire. Ooh, stealth +4, reflex +1. I'm going to stick with energy shielding for now, I think, on that. For the underlay, I'm using the environment underlay Mark II. There's also the restorative, which is regeneration 1. Or... Okay, that's actually the best one, what I already had, so... Never mind that. Let's see about my sword, though. So, oh, no energy cell. Alright, never mind that. No other grip, and no other edge. So, never mind that as well. Alright, never mind. We're pretty much good to go, then. So, let me just stop by what's-his-face? By Opochano. Get my credits back, because I'm pretty sure he should have them by now. And then we'll go back to the Ebon Hawk, and we'll head off to the first planet. And I think the order that is generally recommended is Nar Shaddaa, Onderon, Dantooine, Korriban. But I'm going to do it differently because I really don't agree with that order personally. Having played the game so many times, I've figured out, like, the best order for me. Wait, why is my black bar up here gone? Sir, what did you do with my black bar? You took my black bar and my credits. What happened? Where'd it go? Alright, I'll be going now. Wait, is it just gone? What happened?
I didn't want to talk about the war, but can I ask you something?
Now it's back, alright. What is it?
Why did you decide to fight?
Why did you? The Mandalorians had to be stopped.
I felt the same way. I remembered when word of the Mandalorian attacks arrived on Iridonia. My people had colonies across the Outer Rim. Many of them were among the first systems to fall.
As good a reason as any for joining. Unlike many of the Jedi, I could not stand by and watch.
I did not join because I wanted to protect, though. I hated them. I wanted to destroy them. To give them the mercy they gave the people they conquered. I remember the thrill I felt when we fought them in battle. Victories were rare, but we celebrated every Mandalorian's death. Do you know how it felt?
I'm worried that will be dark side. Jedi are trained to resist such strong emotions.
I couldn't do that. It was almost as though the battle took control of me, drove me forward. It's always on my mind now. That loss of control blinded me, turned me into a weapon. I just needed to get that off my chest. Was there something you wanted me for?
Well, how many... I think I only have one part, but I just want to ask him.
Let me see what you have. No, you're still missing an emitter matrix and lens. Something else I can help you with?
Alright, that's kind of what I figured. Right, because, I need the emitter and lens, but I have the, I forget what the other component is, but I have the other... I think it's like the fixture or whatever, because I got that from the Ithorians. So let's transit to the dock module. We'll get on our ship, and we're gonna go to Dantooine first. Dantooine is... I personally consider it to be the easiest, just starting off. That, and, you know, just the nostalgia of going back to Dantooine because, you know, I spent so much time in it. In Knights of the Old Republic 1. So, yeah. So, Dantooine first. Oh, I can install the new part of HK. We can install the control chassis. Can I open storage? I can. Oh, I can? Is there anything in here? There's not. Of course not. No, that'd be too easy. That'd be too convenient having free stuff lying around, wouldn't it? Of course. Uh-oh.
Well, check it again. It can't be anything else. Just check the damn connector. I don't trust the diagnostics any more than I trust you.
Come on, Atten. That's not fair. Let's be nice.
Because I don't like droids. They break. In the head.
That's not nice. Come on, let's be friends.
Well, whatever you call that thing on your head. Yeah, well, if I'm mean to you, it's because I care.
I don't think so. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Betrayal.
What was that about?
Machines. Her passion for such things defies me.
What? What was that for? There was no need for that whatsoever. Kreia, really?
Yes, General?
Okay, nothing else that he wants to talk about. I figured, but I just wanted to double check. Kreia, what was that for? That was really rude and insensitive as far as I'm concerned. Hey, whoa, T3. Oh, he's going back to where he's supposed to be. Oh, I gained influence with him, so do you know anything about the HK droid? He does. Oh, he does. You were trying to rebuild him. Why? To protect me, but that's an assassin droid, a deranged assassin droid. I'd rather have your help, and that's it. Any idea how its parts got scattered across the galaxy? Well, let me ask about the droid. Not that I know what he's saying, because I don't speak astromech. I mean, Mitra Surik does, but I don't. Yes, I understand you're not a combat model. I mean, he handled himself pretty well on Paragus. Alright. Where did you get it from? Any idea how its parts got scattered all over the galaxy? Oh, alright. I had to ask. Do you know where I can find the parts? On all the droids trying to kill you. It's like, yeah, no, T3, I figured that part out. Thank you. I'll check with droid merchants across the galaxy then. Thank you. Influence gained. Wonderful. So what parts do I still need? Reinforce the droid's damaged chassis with the one you have. Alright. So, if I check the journal, it might say what I still need. The droid processor. So I need the processor, and then we got ourselves a droid. Very good. Oh, and now T3 stopped, since now I guess he's like, oh yeah, well, I was told to stop, and now that I stopped him to talk to him, now he should be fine. Kreia, can we talk about what you did?
Yes. Have you come with questions?
Yeah, what the fuck was that with T3? Oh, I don't have an option for that, do I?
Ask, and I will answer.
I don't? Oh, do you know what happened to T3?
Betrayal, and by a machine that I will not abide. Machines. Always did Revan use them to inflict his will on the galaxy, whether in war or in assassination. His passion for such tools, for things dead to the Force, defies me. He would have loved a human droid such as you, dead to the Force, a shell that would carry out his orders. It is no matter. It is a device, and now it is broken.
What? Alright then, I suppose. Kreia, that was very not useful at all. So, thank you for being, well, not useful at all. Alright. Off to, Dantooine we go. Dantooine.